Does anybody recognize where this pedal comes from? If you're a tanker in the Army, you might. How about Abrams A1 M1 made battle tank? Yeah, that's where this pedal comes from, pal. I got a friend who used to work in the factory. Anyways, the pedals go right there. I'm working on my scooter today. I'm putting the pedals on and going to work on other little things. I put the roller on for the throttle cable. Rolls up there. And more later. All right, I took the master cylinder and clean it, wire brush it and everything, and I mask this off and just completely douse it in clear spray. Just completely coat it with clear. There's no point in putting paint on a master cylinder, but the clear looks good and kind of keeps the rust off for a year or so. And cleaned up the front shocks. I'm going to have to wire brush them a little bit, but I got all the goo off, the grease and crap that was on there, oil and whatnot. And that's it for now. Now, after carefully getting the bearings full of grease, and we put the head bolt on and the triple tree and then the bearings, and we're going to mount it up there and get this thing together a little bit here. Suckers are heavy, I tell you. And the head bolt goes in right behind. Like that. Okay. And I'll tighten that up later. Okay, and that's that. Alrighty then, I got the grips on and the throttle is on. The speaker is on. The other speaker is mounted on the top of the front seat. It's over there. Got that on. And you remember to always keep this loose so it doesn't bind up in a sharp corner. Okay, if it's tight, you're going to die. Okay, I've got these puppies all nice and cleaned, and I got these in a barn sale, yard sale, out in the country, out by Single Springs, man. $5, man. The guy had a whole bunch of junk like this, and I got them, cleaned them up, and there they are. They've been on that scooter for a long time, and this came off a big rig, Freightliner or Peterbilt or one of them. I don't know. Anyways, I'll put the front on tomorrow and get that cleaned up, and then we got the shocks, and we'll get them put on and get that put on and get put on. Anyway, that's it. All right, I'm going to tell you the story of that there. I just cut that off of the shifter. I just disassembled this. I'm going to rebuild this. What happened was a couple of years before I stopped riding this several years back. Anyways, I come roaring over a corner, over a hill, and around a curve on a usually deserted country road, and there were some cars stopped up there, and I figured, uh-oh, it's them or the ditch. Them or the ditch. Them or the ditch. I take the ditch. Off the side of the road and down the ditch and just slid to a stop. Just barely slid to a stop right up against the fence. No problem. It didn't really smack anything, but I stuck it in reverse to try and back out of there, because there wasn't nothing wrong with the scooter. And this came loose. It just popped apart right there. And so I had the company tow me back, and I kind of jury-rigged this back together and drove it for several more years. And now it's time to do the rebuild. So I'm going to just, I'll use this because it matches my tranny, and build this part here. I'll build that all brand new, and you'll see it in a few minutes. All right, bye-bye.